Hello, gentlemen. Today marks a special day for my channel. Today, we hit 100 subscribers. And honestly, the second I saw that, I screamed, okay? Because I was very happy with myself. It took me 8 months of uploading videos on YouTube to get here. And I just firstly want to say thank you guys. Thank you for subscribing. It means a lot to me that, like, it's just, every time I saw that subscriber count go up for any of my videos, right? Whenever I saw the views increase, or yeah, even just for views, in fact, right? Whenever I saw the subscriber count increase, it's what mainly kept me going, That thought of knowing that someone was there behind the screen watching my stuff, like the thought of that kept me going. I felt like I wanted to make more videos, and that's why I kept doing this, And so now, this is obviously this it doesn't end here, okay? I'm gonna keep uploading stuff as always, but yeah, again, thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers. It means a lot. It takes a little bit to go back and look back on my channel so far. So let me just go back. Well, like, we could go back to like the start of my channel, right? Okay, like, I've made something like what, maybe nearly 50 videos, I think, right? And takes time to look back. 8 months. So yeah, like I said, 8 months ago is when this started, and I put my first video ever, The Austrian Empire Returns. Now, I'll be honest, I'm not very proud of this video, because here's the thing, right? A lot of my earlier videos, they weren't sped up. Like, so that's why this takes 27 minutes. Like, keep in mind, this is the Austrian Empire. I don't know why I took this long when I was playing. Like, you can finish this if I did this now, I could make it like 10 minutes, right? I can do this pretty quickly. But again, I took real long at that time, even though I was playing quite fast. I don't know, man. Anyways, right? This video, I'm not especially proud of it, because main reasons being, even though it is my first video, so I'll, excuse it there, but this is one of those, like, one of the only videos where I didn't have commentary, right? I just put, like, the same soundtrack. Like, I just put, for some reason, I put Furley's, right? Just like that. Because I thought it would be a so cool soundtrack for the background music. Okay? Because, at this time, since it was my first video, I did not want to put my own voice. Like, I was a little afraid to do that. So I decided, just like, since it's the first time, I just recorded myself. I didn't even speed it up, right? That's why it's so long. And for 27 minutes, I played in this game, okay? Real speed, and I just put Furley's on repeat for 27 minutes. So again, to the 37 people who watched that, okay? And I don't think they made it to the end of the video. I'll be frank, okay? I'll be straight up. Like, I don't think they made it to the end. Maybe like 1 or 2, but I'm sorry, okay? You had to listen to Furley's on repeat for like 50 times to watch this video. Anyways, right? So right after like doing this, I did Forming into Mariam Poland. This was also one of, like, I think this is like the only video so far I've done in this thing, the World War II start date. I should do more I have more videos planned. I want to do, instead of, I've been just doing the modern day scenario for the most part, but I want to kind of do like this thing, World War II as well. I'm gonna go and try those. But anyways, this video was actually the first video where I actually spoke. So this one's got my voice. After like a couple days ago, I actually watched this again just to see what I sounded like, and I sounded, well, again, sounded like a fucking child. Okay, The voice is so annoying. But then again, I guess, yeah, when you look back at yourself, yeah, these videos, I can just look back on them and cringe. Yeah, this is one of those videos, you know. So yeah, again, right, these earlier videos, I never sped them up. So that's why this is like 32, right? If I sped it up, it would have been 16 minutes. Wait, no. Yeah, 16 minutes, yeah. So again, yeah, that's that, yeah. But this also, right, Inter Miami is Poland, one more thing. It was, I think, one of the first videos to break like 10 views. Like, yeah, I know that doesn't sound like much now, but when I started out, I got like 1-2 views, and that too was because I had told like one of my friends about the channel I started, because he also has a YouTube channel, even though he's abandoned it, right? But back, like, you know, before, he's had a YouTube channel before me, so I asked him for advice. So yeah. So yeah, my friend was made up of one of the views, and the other one, I think, was me. I watched my video again for some reason, right? So breaking 10 views was like, oh my god, like it was crazy. It was crazy for me. Okay, so yeah, this video broke 10 views, and then like it reached to like 16 in like a few days, and I was just like, holy shit. And then came this video. Okay, listen, I'll be honest, I'm not proud of this one as well. Okay, this one is just, imagine starting a war over a football match. Even though I know the whole historical context of the football war, even though it's called the football war, it has very little to do with the actual sport, more to do with the politics. But I mainly did this as a meme. Like, I tried to meme it, and what I did was I just played as I think I played as like Honduras, and I conquer El Salvador, because it says like one of the scenarios is the football war. It's just these two countries. That's it. So yeah, I don't know. Like this video was barely it didn't even no. But like this one was I think the only video where I like did a little bit of editing, where like I would add okay, the bar is set low for editing for me, okay? But I think I added like a couple text a little bit of text on the video. That's it though. That's it. Then there was Empire of Japan Modern Day. That one, not much I can say, to be honest. It was a relatively easy one to do. 15 minutes was, yeah, pretty fast. Again, all these old ones were not sped up, right? These two, Yugoslavian Empire of Japan, I was able to keep them relatively low in terms of time limit, right? 15 minutes, that's not too bad. Then there was Rome. Yes. Yeah. So these two videos, I gotta explain myself here, okay? So I think the first thing that everyone will notice is the fact that both of them are over 14 minutes. Okay, I am not surprised that nobody watched these. Okay, listen, they've only increased slightly in views recently because what do you call, my views have gone up right recently in the past past few weeks. But for the longest time, both of these videos, okay, keep in mind, 40 minutes and 40 minutes, like two videos collectively had something like 6 views, right? One had like 4 and the other had 2. So honestly, this is one of the blunders, because I'll tell you one thing, okay? I recorded like these two videos, even though they're separate, okay, they're not really separate. Like, I recorded them together. So I recorded for 1 hour and 20 minutes, or like here, 24 minutes. 1 hour and 24 minutes straight, just like I didn't even stop. I know, it was crazy. And the entire time I was talking. So yeah, I don't know how I managed that at all, right? So this was where like the thing with me not speeding up my videos came to an issue with. This is where like after this as well, this is where like these next few videos, the next 4 videos, is where me not speeding up my videos became an issue, because they would be too long. they take too long, and people would not want to watch them, right? Because generally, considering my channel has low views, the only way to attract is like, you know, with the thumbnail, right? See, most of the time, I generally speaking, people don't really want to watch 40-minute long videos. You know, even me, like I will hesitate slightly before watching a 40-minute long video. But if it's from a channel that I like, I will, right? If I know that it's good, then I will. Difference is, when nobody knows your channel, this is before, a long time ago, 7 months, nobody really wants to watch long videos because they don't know what it's going to be like. And so that kind of affected me. But, of course, I kept making them. And so I then, after the Rome thing, after that, I did Uniting the East African Federation, okay? Because, you know, I heard about this country, and I was just like, oh, yeah, you know, well, it is not an old country. It's like it's a proposal, essentially, right? That's there. So this one, even though it was 20 minutes long, it did pretty good, right? Surprisingly well. I think it reached like maybe 20, 30, or like 30 views maybe. I don't know, somewhere around there, right? So it did. Sorry, water. It did relatively well for, you know, this time. And then there was Brazil Conquers the South American Empire, and this one was, you know, I mean. I like the, I mean, look, I ended up just conquering all of South America, okay? Because what it was initially supposed to be was just forming the Kingdom of Brazil, right, in this game. But that is pretty easy. Like, it's such a simple thing to do, because all you have to do is conquer Uruguay, right? So when I did, and like I did it in like 2 minutes, okay, in the video time, I realized, okay, this is gonna make a video. So then I was like, oh yeah, you know what, I'll conquer all of South America, and then I conquered all of South America. And the video time ended up being 40 minutes. Yeah. So, and at that time I was just like, oh no, I need to keep this shorter, but I just kept playing. And then there's forming Moravia, which was, you know, even though I didn't speed up here, it was, yeah, again, just like Empire of Japan and Yugoslavia, it was a short video to make, so it didn't affect me. And then there was Grand Colombia, which, by the way, was like, again, this one was also a big one, because it ended up getting like 15 something views relatively quickly. And most of my the demographic who watched this was like Colombian, I think. So yeah, clearly hit the audience, definitely. And yeah, it went up in views, and you know, I was like really happy with it, because for this time 7 months ago, I had like around 10 subscribers. I don't know if I even had that much, probably less. All right, that's there. And then Uniting Central America. It's been 7 months, just 4 views. I'm gonna skip this. I'm gonna skip these next 2 ones. Antillean Confederation. Yeah, nobody gave a shit. Nobody gave a shit about these 2 videos. And then there was Mexican Empire. Okay, now this video, this is an important one, because it was in this video, right, Mexican Empire, where for the first time, I actually decided to speed up my videos. I know, that sounds like such an obvious thing to do, but it was good for, like, it was almost revolutionary, because from then on, all my videos were able to be short. If you'll notice, right, you'll see just how drastically, like, look here, right, time zones, all of them over 10 minutes at least, right, or even 20, like the average is 30 minutes or something, right? Then after Mexico, it's so much more faster. And so after the Mexican Empire, I did this, and then I did the Ottoman Empire. Okay, these 2 would have been something like 30 minutes, right? They did take around, well, they did take around that much time to record, but I kept it short because, well, yeah, I times it by 2, and then added my voiceover. And so from then on, the views would generally tick up, right? It would go up, like, you know, for the next 3 videos. Megali, Greater Greece, Ottoman Empire, Mexican Empire, they'd increase in views. But then came Greater Somalia. Now, this video was the real game changer. Like, it was a game changer at the time. So keep in mind, this is 7 months ago. So this is very long time ago, right? So after I posted this video, right, 4 minutes, just me taking over the Greater Somalia region, like this was, the idea that they had during the 1960s, I think, or 70s, around there. It was the whole point of the Ogaden War and all that, yeah. Anyways, right, I decided to do that. And then this video would be the first video that actually blew up. Like, when I mean blew up, I mean majorly blew up. Keep in mind, this was the time when my subscriber count was something like 15 or maybe 20, around there. Alright? This video gets something like 600 views within the first few days. It just exploded in viewership. And crazy enough, because of that, my greatest viewer demographic became Somalis. So, yeah, people from Somalia, if you happen to be watching, thank you very much. And from this video, I even got a lot of subscribers as well, right? So, yeah, this one was like the first major one. And it's still, it's still one of the highest videos there. Even though it's 7 months old, it's 854 views, which it's like, I think, yeah, it is the second most viewed video on the channel, right? And we'll get to the number 1 most viewed video. But anyways, so after that, I continued to upload even more. And the entire like motto was now, from now, like after Greater Somalia, this is 4 minutes, right? Until then, 4 minutes was by far the shortest video I'd ever made, except the short. Ignore this. We can ignore this as a video. But until then, 4 minutes was by far the shortest video I'd ever made. And when it blew up, right? Okay, I realized that this was probably due to two things. One, I don't think there are many other Age of Civilization like channels that did Greater Somalia, because I guess it's not very featured very much, right? So it's a unique title, right? That's there. And that it's short. The video was 4 minutes. And so after that, my next strategy became to just make short videos, completely short videos. And so the next one would be 2 minutes, right? Again, speeding videos up did wonders for me, because now I could keep the time low, very low. All right, United Republic reached, it was 2 minutes. Baltic Empire, 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Kingdom of Hungary, 5 minutes. Kingdom of Netherlands, 1 minute 42. Iberian Union, 7 minutes and 30 seconds. And keep in mind, this is like I have to conquer Portugal, south of Italy and all that, right? Union is South Africa, 1 minute 16 seconds. It was very short. All right. And then, of course, I keep going. Greater Romania, 3 minutes. The Swedish Empire, 7 minutes 30 seconds. Uniting China, 11 minutes 44 seconds. So, as you can see, right, after Somalia, again, it really was the game changer, because after that, I realized short videos were where it's at. So for the next all those videos, I did short. Then came Taiwan Unites China. Now, this video is also a very, it's one of my favorite videos, right? Even though it's very long, right? It made up a pretty long video, and there was an issue with it. I'll get to that later. But this video was the first ever video which I did a suggestion from. As in, someone commented the challenge, right? It was this guy, Mr. Conquer, right? He's also a fellow Age of Civilizations 2 YouTuber. I think he does other games as well, right? Strategy games generally, right? But he found my channel a couple, I think months ago. Okay, if we're taking this time, about a month ago, a couple months ago, he found my channel. And funny enough, he commented on Greater Somalia saying you deserve more viewers, and then that video blew up. So, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Anyways, he's the one that gave the challenge for Taiwan unites China. And that video, 41 minutes though, it was quite long. And the thing is, because it was a challenge, I didn't feel like I should speed it up. And also, I did this really cool sequence in the beginning where I lay out my entire plan to invade China and all that as Taiwan, because it would be a very tough thing to do. And then after uploading the video, one of my friends watched it, right? Because I at this time I told a couple of my friends about this channel. I didn't try to just tell all of them because I didn't want my subscribers, like the count, to just be artificially increased by my friends subscribing. I wanted to grow it properly. So, it feels like cheating, So anyways, one of my friends, right, she happened to be watching this and then literally told me on WhatsApp that in my, the plan part, the music could be heard over my voice. My voice could not be heard there. So, yeah, that's why I did, I thought, okay, I need to fix the situation. So I can't just, I didn't want to just get rid of the video and then upload it again. So I did something instead. I took that specific part, I cropped it out of the video. Then I adjusted the sound, okay? So I completely got rid of the sound. And then I put a new voiceover and a new music over it. And then I fixed the audio so that my voice could be heard. Right? So I had to... So when I did this, essentially I had to redo the whole speech about the plan. And so I had to luckily I had it in my memory. So I had it memorized, or I just was able to remember it. So I could do this. And that's why I made this short video. Then of course I continued on. I did North Korea. I did this one. This one was easy. It was just North Korea's conquering South Korea. Then there was America went communist. This one is one of my favorites as well, because okay, yes, it was a long video, but this one is where I did a fair bit of editing, right? I did a couple of cuts during the video to get rid of useless parts. Like me conquering the Caribbean, I just snap my fingers and then it just disappears. And then at the end, this is my favorite part, but at the end I basically role played as Trump. You guys can watch the video and see it for yourself. I'm gonna cringe on that for all eternity. Anyways, then I did Prussia forms the German Empire. This one was this one was the one I did in Victorian era. So I think this is the only video I've done in that time period. Then there's this one was okay. I did this one mainly because I just wanted to show off one of these other game worlds where I play. I think you can tell just from the thumbnail, but I played as Germany, and I was just. Anyways, I was ruling over the world and all that, and then I annexed the Soviet Union. You guys can watch that video; it's funny as hell. Then I did the Byzantine Empire. This one, okay, even though it's sped up, it's 30 minutes. So yeah, I was recording for 1 hour. Again, it's too much. And 81 views. It did pretty well. Then the Soviet Union, and hey, 69 views. Nice. Anyways, yeah, then I did the Soviet Union, and this one for a long time didn't have as much views as I thought it would get, so but it's fine. It's doing fine. Then I did European Union, and then that did great because it got 100 views pretty quickly, and then now it's 200. Okay. Moravia again. Okay, right. This one was because one of my subscribers, he in a previous video requested that I make Moravia in 1440. So because earlier when I made Moravia, it was in the modern day scenario. So yeah, I did Moravia, and funny enough, in this video, in the end, it didn't really work out, forming the nation. But yeah, okay. And then after that, I did the Russian Empire, which it was, it's fine. I mean, it's relatively low in terms of views compared to now, considering how considering other videos closer to its time, it's not really that good. Didn't really do that well. Polish Lithuanian Commonwealth. This one was also pretty good. Commonwealth Strikes Back. Yeah, totally didn't use a Star Wars reference. But funny enough, I got a comment I think very recently asking for Revenge of Poland. And I'm contemplating just doing it as a continuation of this, but yeah, I don't want to cheat. Feels like cheating. Anyways, after that, it was Italian Empire, Transcaucasian Republic, and all that. And then came the challenge video. And so this challenge, in fact, okay, so this one, I'll explain how this went, okay? So this one I thought of on my own, all right? This one was not a challenge given to me by subscribers. And this is because I just, like, randomly one day I thought about it. Because, you know, in this game, you can go into the scenario editor, edit army positions, and then, you know, you can give yourself a shit ton of troops, right? And so I thought, you know what, it would be cool to see if I could try this challenge. And then, well, yeah, here it is. But also, and for these videos, I did not speed up. So yeah, that explains why they're relatively long runtime. And the reason, you know, thing is, like, by part 3, I did not finish what I came to do. Like, I thought I could, you know, I would have conquered the world. And by part 3, I think I still have like 5,600,000 troops in my army. So, you know, definitely could continue playing that. But then after a while, after like 3 videos, I checked how the views were doing, and yeah, they were relatively low. So again, that's why I decided to drop it. Maybe I'll do it again. I don't know. I have the game saved in my, you know, in Age of Civilizations, so it won't be a problem, right? So you can. I decided to cut it off because it really was not doing much well. I mean, look, now the views are going up because my channel increased in subscribers a lot recently. Like in the past 28 days, it has had more views than it's had in the entire lifetime. So yeah, that's why this has all gone up. But at the time, 2-3 months ago, it was not doing well, right? So after this, I think this is between. Oh yeah, okay. So there was a gap, right? There was a like pretty distant. At some points in my channel, I'd stop like just uploading for like a month or two. I don't know, sorry, about a month. I just stop uploading, and that would mainly be because either I just lose the motivation to, or more importantly, I had school exams, so that's why I'll be unable to do stuff, right? And so after this, I did Japan as Oda. This is pretty 1 month ago. Fine. Achaemenid Empire. Took a long time to do this one. 28 minutes. So yeah, that one. And then there was the short, which was the fastest formable nation. This has also increased in views. Like, it blew up similar to the Somalia video. But honestly, I feel like, you know, this is just cheating. You know, 10 seconds isn't much of a video. Sark did well. And then we come to Napoleonic France. This video was like Somalia. It was a game changer, just like the Somalia video, because this video was literally the first to break 1,000 views, right? No other video on my channel has broken 1,000 views until now. And yet, in a single day, right? In a single day, this video, I think, made just as much views as the rest of my channel combined. And in 2 days, I think it had overtaken it. So yeah, this video by far is my most successful video. It got me something like 30 subscribers, I think. Maybe even 40 at this point. I haven't checked in a while. And then there's how to make formable name. Yeah, this was just a little tutorial that I did to show people how I make the countries in my videos. And so then I thought, you know, oh yeah, then Anime General, he gave me a challenge, Vietnam's Revenge, right? This one was, I actually enjoyed doing this video, even though recording it took 1 hour and 11 minutes, right? And thing is, I'll let you guys in on something, okay? Like, I recorded it, and thing was, initially I wanted to conquer all the territory of America and do that, But then I just like let it go. You know, I didn't want to, you know, take too long because I'd have to attack Canada. Then that would take too long. Okay. So yeah, Vietnam's Revenge, that was done. And then of course we come to now with Peru Bolivian Confederation, Balkan Confederation. You know, a couple days ago, but these videos, they're doing great. 145 views in 2 days is amazing, right? It's great. And I like that this is the new average now, 100 views. And so here we arrive, and we arrive to now, today, at 100 subscribers. So that was just a look back on my channel. Again, once again, I'd like to thank you guys for... I'd like to thank you guys for the 100 subscribers. Right? It means a lot. And of course, I'm not stopping here. Right? This video right now, this video that you're watching, this is just a look back on my channel. The 100 subscribers special, however, is yet to come. So keep a lookout for that. I'll see you guys. Once again, thank you for the 100 subscribers. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.